Good morning, everybody. David Howell with John Knox Presbyterian Church. I hope you're safe and well. During this season we're in, we're getting a lot of mixed messages. A lot of people are trying to gain our trust so that we know which direction to turn, whether it be dealing with the pandemic or dealing with racial unrest or dealing with the pending election. So many people are trying to grab our ear and tell us that they're there to protect us, to guide us, to give us the correct answers. And a lot of times during all this, after we've listened to some of these voices and thought they were trustworthy, sometimes they prove to not be so. And sometimes we feel like we've been lied to, or people have told us things that aren't totally the truth, and we don't know which way to turn. And we feel more and more lost. We're wandering around aimlessly, trying to find answers. We get some answers that don't fulfill what we want to hear, and then all of a sudden we feel lost again, and even more parched and dry. And this reminds me of something we can read from Jeremiah chapter 17. As you know, the kingdom of Judah was about to be taken into exile by the Babylonians. They were threatened on every side. There was pestilence, there was famine, there was drought. The people who once had been prosperous were hung low. Their heads were hung low as they went through this terrible and tough time. They were lost, they were afraid, and they were alone. They were trying to grab at kings to give them deliverance. They were trying to listen to prophets that told them what they wanted to hear instead of speaking on behalf of the Lord. And Jeremiah stood among them and tried to tell them to turn back to the Lord, to turn back and seek his face and to seek his pleasure, to listen to him and to obey his commandments and to live fruitful lives in his name. And even in this time of unrest, Jeremiah complained himself, even though he trusted in the Lord, and the Lord continued to give him words of strength and comfort to try to help him as he carried out his message to the people of Judah. I'm going to read to you today from Jeremiah chapter 17, beginning with verse 5. Thus says the Lord, cursed are those who trust in mere mortals and make mere flesh their strength, whose hearts turn away from the Lord. They shall be like a shrub in the desert and shall not see when relief comes. They shall live in the parched places of the wilderness and in uninhabitable salt land. Blessed are those who trust in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. They shall be like a tree planted by water, sending out its roots by the stream. It shall not fear when heat comes, and its leaves shall stay green. In the year of drought it is not anxious, and it does not cease to bear fruit. So, friends, that's my challenge for all of us during this time, for myself as well. Let's continue to trust in the Lord, to put our anxieties on him, to read his word, to pray to God and seek deliverance from him. That's what we're called to do. That's where true relief and true help is going to come. God's going to take care of any situation that's before us. He loves us and he cares for us. And he calls us to lean on him, to let our roots grow toward the stream of his love and his care so that we can be nourished and strengthened and so that we can actually grow even in these times of want and need. Let's trust in God and continue to bear good fruit in his name, even during these times. And he promises to take away our anxieties. Mere mortals can't do that. Mere mortals cannot deliver us totally. But if we trust in God and let him take hold of us and guide and direct us, we will have that true comfort and deliverance that we need even in these anxious times. So God bless you all, and I hope you have a peaceful and blessed rest of your week.